Hey Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing. I do have everything kind of set aside. I'm prepping to move, so I've been kind of condensing things. I'm not planning on moving like this. We might even have like an unstuffing soon to talk about how I'm going to move cash and how I'm going to handle things as I'm moving. But we leave in like a week and a half, so I've been packing up the whole house and just kind of condensing everything, and some of the things are going to make it into a moving truck. Some things are going to make it into the car with me, and I'm just trying to decide what goes where at this point. Hi, hello, and welcome. If you are brand new, I'm Jordan. We do a lot of cash stuffing on this channel. I am prepping to move cross country. Would I consider this speaking y'all is difficult. Would I consider a move to Mississippi and then to Iowa cross country? I'm going like long ways. I'm not going horizontal, I'm going vertical. Anyway, whatever. I'm moving. I'm a single mom. We have a lot going on around here. So I do plan on sharing more of my life as we move. I've been living in a little studio apartment, and it's just been very hard to do all of the things, to do any of the things, if I'm being honest. The small space has been hard for me. So I have a lot of excitement as we plan on moving, getting into like more space, getting out and adventuring more. I plan on sharing all of the things. So if anything interests you, please stick around, please join, like subscribe to the channel. It is free and it supports my journey, my life, our time together. It supports all of the things, so like why not do it? It's completely free to you. And in saying that, if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much. Please consider liking this video. That helps me just as much as new subscribers, so please always like the videos whenever we are hanging out, if you can, if you want to. That was a very long intro. Y'all, let's start by counting this cash, and then we're going to move into sort of like putting it where it goes, right? And I will say too, this video is us cash stuffing our YouTube money from this month. I should have $630 here. That's what we made from YouTube. This, I thought I heard a child. I did not. I have gone sugar-free, y'all. This looks like there's sugar in it. I did put a little bit of almond creamer in this coffee because I had it. So there's like 40 calories in that. But let's talk about my sugar-free journey. But before we get there, let's go ahead and count this cash and make sure we have what we think we have. Oh, I was saying this is YouTube money. So thank you if you have, you know, watched or supported my channel in any way. This is all thanks to you. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. Stuff is sticking together. 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 510, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. 600, 605, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $630. Just what I thought it was going to be. How are you guys doing this week? Please let me know in the comments what you guys are up to. And how is the weather in your area? It has been beautiful in Mississippi, y'all. It's unfortunate that I'm moving exactly at this time. It would be better if I was moving in the middle of the summer, just because if I were moving in the middle of the summer, I'd be so excited about a weather change, you know, and so it would feel more exciting. The weather is perfect here in South Mississippi in February and early March, so I'm a little sad to leave at this time. Like, I'm just very in my feels about moving. I know realistically, like, we're moving for good reasons. I've always known I needed to move out of Mississippi and move somewhere where there's better healthcare. Y'all know my saga with the public school here too, so like that kind of compounded the issue. Not only is there bad healthcare here, the school system is like terrible. So if I really don't have an option to put them in public school here. Now, we've been homeschooling for long enough though. That homeschooling is where it's at for us currently. I am absolutely exhausted. I don't know that it is realistically a long-term plan because I probably need to sleep sometime in the next few years, you know, but right now we are very much loving it. So we don't have plans to go back to public school in this next year, at least. Possibly not for a few years, but we're making it work. We're loving it. What was I even saying? I don't know what I was saying. I think just that I am in my feels a little bit about moving, but we are still very excited. We're less than 2 weeks away at this point, so I think it's normal. I think it's normal for me to be in my feels a little bit, but overall I'm feeling good, and I know it's a move that like needs to happen. We're gonna start by stuffing our 50 envelope savings challenge and our 52-week savings challenge. I like to go ahead and stuff these first. And I don't know that we cash stuff last week. Did we? Did we cash stuff? Just in case we didn't, I do want to go ahead and stuff 2 in each binder. And let's see, this is for my boys' birthdays also. So maybe we'll go ahead and stuff 3 in here, just because if we keep stuffing at the rate we're stuffing, we will be ready by October 16th. However, my boys' birthdays are in late August, early September, so we need to like start working ahead on this one. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I know what started that random rant. I was asking you guys, how is the weather in your area? I know it's a colder year than normal because of like El Nino or something. I don't know. Am I an idiot? I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it's warmer this year for whatever reason everywhere supposedly. So let me know if it's warmer in your area or if South Mississippi is just like perfection right now, just because. Let's put 20 and 19. But weather is y'all perfection, which is also great though, because I've been doing a lot of packing. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I've been doing a lot of packing, and we're about to be packing up a U-Haul, so I'm not going to complain that it's perfect weather like to do these things, because it is nice to be able to be out and not absolutely melting. If you're from the South, you know what I'm talking about. Like in less than a month, it's probably going to be absolutely horrid outside, as far as like it's just going to be way too hot, right? So 50 envelope, we actually stuffed 3 numbers, so I'm going to kind of recalculate this number at some point. And I was just talking about like unstuffing some binders. I'm moving with this binder as it is, as well as this one. I might unstuff the rest of it right before we move and then like restuff it once we get there, but I don't want to mess with these 2 binders. I'm working hard. I don't want any chance that I'm going to throw myself off, so we're going to set that aside, and we will absolutely for sure be moving with that binder in the car with us. 52-week, I have packed up a lot of my highlighters, so we're not going to be coloring in today. We're just going to have to like fix everything once we get officially moved. It is just the kind of that season of life, but I do want to make sure 2 numbers get stuffed. This is for our future Christmas. I do have some exciting news as far as the shop goes, and this binder reminds me because it's a very popular one, and I think we have 1 or 2 of them listed in the shop right now. But if you are a fan of Jordan Budget's Etsy shop, y'all, it's coming back. I'm pretty sure. Y'all know I've been kind of wishy-washy about like going on my own website. I keep hitting some snags as far as like it's really hard to move all the products over, and realistically I'm just not in the season of life. And honestly, with Etsy lowering some of the fees, as long as you use the links that I'm providing to you guys to shop, it gives me a shop and save discount on the back end, so they don't take as much fees from me, and a lot of you guys use my links that I'm providing. So Etsy has made it more convenient for me to stay on their platform, is really what I'm trying to say. 10, 11, 12, 13. So I am considering just opening the shop back on Etsy fully once we get moved. So in about 3 weeks, I should have the Etsy shop fully back up and running for those of you that are interested in any of my past products. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we have enough ones to stuff 14, so we're going to stuff 14. I am... What am I saying? Oh, if you're excited to see the full shop up and running again, it is going to happen in about 3 weeks. So keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in any of the past physical items that you've been unable to get your hands on. In the same breath, though, I am working on getting more listings, more of the digital products listed over on the membership site. So if you are a member of jordanbudgets.co, jordanbudgets.co, if you're a member of like my website, it is currently $1.99, I think, and the intention is to get all of my printables listed over there for you guys. I will have a video very soon talking more about that if you're interested but haven't joined yet and you're like just looking for some information. That's gonna happen. But let's see, we are transitioning over to February and March. So these binders will probably get unstuffed and rearranged a little bit in the move, but we're gonna go ahead and stuff them as normal right now. Oh, and y'all, April binder is going to be released very soon, so keep an eye on Etsy if you're interested in that. Y'all, this has become so much shopkeeping. The shopkeeping? Is that a term? Shopkeep? So much like maintenance? Sorry, I just have a lot going on when it comes to like the shop and moving, so I'm sorry if I'm giving like so many shop updates that it's overwhelming. I try not to do that, but there's a lot happening, so here we are. Sugar free, y'all. Okay, I went sugar free like 15 days ago or some nonsense. I don't know, like it was kind of on a whim. Excuse me while I take a sip of coffee. Kind of on a whim, I decided to give up sugar and caffeine. It did not work. For like 3 days, I was sugar and caffeine free. And then we reached the point where, because y'all, I live off of sugar drinks. I just do, or I always have. It reached the point with the sugar and caffeine though that I could form 0 sentences, and I'm not even exaggerating. So I went back on the caffeine. We have been completely sugar free, and I've been losing weight very quickly. Like I'm starving all of the time. If you're on a health journey, which is really what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to be on a health journey. Like I just want to feel a little healthier, and I absolutely do. Just taking out sugar. Okay, sorry. My sentences are all jumbled, and we're going to attribute some of that to still working off of no sugar, but really it's just who I am. I have a hard time forming sentences at times. Okay, my son walked in. I have no idea what I was saying. We are going to stuff mortgage though. It is now $800 for me, which I know is a great, like I'm at a great setup in this season of life, right? So my mortgage and bills associated with the house are $800, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50. That's what we have. 657. 50, 700, we're going to take out this 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800. Okay, so we have $800 now towards our mortgage and bills for March. So we're already set up for March, and then we're also going to go ahead and stuff the bills. We are going to leave the rest alone in March. These are all kind of savings challenges that we're going to stuff in March. But to finish out February, we are going to stuff just a little bit in our savings challenges in February. Since, oh, y'all, it's February 29th. It is a leap year, right? So, I mean, it's kind of like we get a bonus day of February. So we are going to go ahead and stuff the money into the February binder. Before we do that, though, let's make sure we have some money to stuff, because I do need to stuff bills, which is my car note. So we're gonna go ahead and stuff the car note fully, which is $400. Currently we have 50, 100, 50, 200, and then 50. So let's just take our 20s. So we have 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So let's take out our 20 and our 10. Let me just double count that, make sure that was correct, because I don't know. 50, 100, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. $400 into bills. Okay, so that is it for today for the March binder. The rest of our money, which we do have a little bit left, the rest of it is going to go into February savings challenges and then our savings challenge binder while we chit chat about life. I know I have been like not around as much, and while some of it is packing and some of it is working on orders and stuff, I gotta say too, guys, we have just been enjoying time with friends and doing all of the last minute things. We've been telling our friends, and we've kind of been telling ourselves too, like, yeah, we're gonna miss the zoo, so we're gonna come back and we're gonna go to the zoo, or we're gonna come back and visit friends. And I really do have the full intention of coming back and visiting all of our friends here. We absolutely love people, but just in case, like, I don't know, people always say they're gonna come back and then they don't come back. Like people that have left us, they say they're gonna come back and visit and then they don't. So I'm trying to be realistic while also, you know, like hoping that we do come back and visit friends, because we have some amazing friends here. But I don't know, I'm just trying to say, like, we've been enjoying the last few weeks with our friends as much as possible. We've been going to all of the places. So I know I've been MIA here, and I don't want you guys to like stress about me because life has really been good here. We are just enjoying all of the things and trying to soak up as much as we can before we move and kind of start like, you know, a new life somewhere else. So I do genuinely hope that we come back because the winters are like wintry in Iowa and the winters here in Mississippi are not. So I do feel like we would be coming back in the winters as long as we're in a good spot. Like I wouldn't want to come back and it's depressing because we like miss everybody and we want to move back. But as long as like next winter we are in a good headspace, we're happy where we're at, we have new friends, I fully expect that we will come back and visit our friends for like a week or so, or maybe vacation together or whatever. But you know, I'm just kind of all over the place. But truthfully, a lot of our time and a lot of the reason I'm MIA is because we've been enjoying our local friends as long as we can, and I am totally ready to get back to YouTube more, to open the full shop, and to get back on a more solid work schedule once we are moved and like we're ready to start our new routine and our new life. But right now we are just soaking up some final moments with friends and like the places that are local to us. Groceries, this is for February groceries, though truthfully I just ordered groceries and I put it on the card and it's coming out of money that like I haven't stuffed yet. So it's not like debt money, it's just money that you guys will never see like me stuffing, but that means I don't have to pull any of this money, which is great. So we're actually going to add another 50 to this because it's really like our biggest priority. I would love to be a month ahead on groceries. So we added 50, we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 350, 60, 70, is that right? 70, 370. Okay, that's right. That was just kind of an odd number to have. So we have $370 to start groceries in March. Hopefully we'll get to keep saving this. We will see though, guys. Healthcare, I did actually pay for my prescription, so we can pull this money and put it somewhere else because I just paid for it out of a check that I'm gonna stuff soon, but like, you know, it won't be getting stuffed. So we're gonna pull that money. Weekly money we will skip. Let's stuff a few of these for fun, and then this is money that's gonna roll over for some of the boys' needs, right? So 5, we only have a 1. Okay, my mom came over, so I have no idea what I was talking about. I was just about to stuff, I think, some of the money for the boys. Have any of you guys finished the monthly challenge all the way through in 1 month? I'm noticing a pattern that I am not finishing it. So let me know if you guys are doing better than me. I've thought about though, because I still have all of my monthly challenges, right? Like all of these cards. I'm thinking about putting them in like one binder, or like keeping these and continuing to work on these for like the next month or something. I don't know. I'm not throwing them away because I might find a use or want to reuse them at some point, because I easily could. But let me know how you guys are doing and if you're getting it fully stuffed in the month. And if you are getting it fully stuffed, how many challenges are you doing except for these challenges? Because maybe I'm just trying to do too much. I don't know. $30 is all we're going to add into here today. Because like I said, I think we're probably about to pull this in preparation for the move anyway. I really don't know what I'm doing yet, which is why I'll continue to stuff it, but we'll set that aside for now, and we will make decisions sometime in the next few days as we prep for the move. Summer camps for the boys, let's go ahead and add $10 here. So we have $50, $60, $70, $80 towards summer camps for the boys. Another thing, y'all, so like how have I not been saving for the move? I have no idea. But like the actual move itself, I have not been putting a lot of money aside for. Like I've been trying to stash a little bit away on the back end, like not stuffing it because I knew it was about to just be gone away. But I am going to need a U-Haul to move my stuff, right? I have not saved enough for a full U-Haul, and I am hoping that like with an upcoming check off of Etsy or something, I'm able to just put a lot of one check towards the U-Haul and we'll kind of be caught up. But I may end up needing to pull some of this, and it's gonna be what it is. I mean, it's just, if I don't put it on a credit card, I'm gonna be happy, right? So I'll keep you guys updated on how that's going the next couple of weeks, but it is a thing that I'm like, how did I miss the U-Haul? Like, I've been prepping to save money for stocking up the house for like new groceries and like a couple of things that I haven't, you know, really shared exactly what I'm saving for, but I do plan on like once we get there. But anyway, y'all, there's too many moving pieces to moving. Insurance, we're gonna go ahead and add a couple of 5s just because. So insurance for the car is 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 170. There we go, finally got it. I do pay insurance monthly now, so realistically too, this money, a lot of it is going to go towards insurance for the car. And then once I move and pay taxes and all of the things, I also need to get new insurance once I'm there. I think my current insurance does not cover like Iowa, so I'm gonna have to get that figured out, but this money is gonna get pulled. Snowboard, we're gonna leave that alone because the more I talk, the more I'm getting stressed about like the real things. So we're gonna skip sports. We're gonna skip penny challenge. We are gonna give myself some glasses money because I need some. So let's go ahead and add 10 here, 20, 30, $40 towards glasses for myself. We're gonna skip October, which is saving for a for costumes for my boys, though I'm honestly questioning, guys. I'm whispering because I'm like, don't let them hear. But are they, I don't know, they're kind of in an age where I'm not sure they're gonna want to go all out this next year, but they still might. But I feel like we're entering like our final years, right? I'm speaking low so that like maybe I'm not speaking it into existence, but I am curious how much we're actually going to need for that. AAA and car tag. Let's put a 50 in here. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 30, $230 towards the car tag and AAA. Car tag is definitely going to come first. I need to cover that pretty soon after moving. I think you guys have let me know I have like a month to do that. AAA comes out in October, although depending on the new car insurance that I get, roadside assistance, which is the reason I have AAA, roadside assistance might be part of my car like insurance. So we'll see if I actually need that, but $200, I feel pretty good about that. Car maintenance, I still haven't gotten an oil change, as you can see by the like the money is still here. I went to go get my car, I went to go get my oil changed, and the place I've always gone to get the places I've always gone to get my oil changed went from $100 to $175, and I set an appointment. Let's go ahead and add $10 more while I chat. I set an appointment because they told me it was going to be a 2-hour wait if I didn't have an appointment. So I was like, okay, how long is it going to be if I have an appointment? And the lady on the phone told me, oh, it's going to be 15 to 30 minutes. So I set an appointment. I waited for my appointment. I actually got there early for my appointment, and then nobody was at the desk for like 15 minutes into my appointment. So I stood there for a really long time. And then finally somebody came back and told me, first he told me it was going to take 2 hours to get my oil changed, and I was like, why did I set an appointment, right? But I was really nice about it. I was just like, okay, I was told on the phone it was going to be 30 minutes, but if 2 hours is what it is, that is what it is, you know? And then I said I've always paid $100-ish to get my oil changed, but it's been a few months. What's the current price? Because normally I just drop it off and then I pay afterwards, but I had the forethought to ask, and he told me it was gonna be $175, and I was like, that's a big jump. Do you guys have a coupon or anything? And he said no, there was no coupon. So I was like, okay, this is too many issues like all at once, and nothing's even happened yet. Like it's gonna take 2 hours and it's gonna take $175. So anyway, I did not get my oil changed. I'm gonna ask my dad where he goes because I'm confident he would not pay $175 for an oil change. He probably doesn't even pay $100 for an oil change. So I'm going to see where he goes, and I'm going to, you know, take the car there. But all of that to say, I am trying to adult, but this one did not get done. Car maintenance, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 150 now into car maintenance, really getting my oil changed, and then getting some new wiper blades. What do you call those? Blade wipers? I don't know, you know, like windshield wipers. There we go. Windshield wipers for the car. I would like to get some new ones. I don't feel like it's a need, but it would be nice to have them, and I want to buy some Rain-X. So The longer we wait for my oil change, the more money I'm kind of accumulating here. And once I find where to go, I will take it and we'll kind of get some things done to the car. And now I'm on a time crunch here. I've got like a week and a half, so I do need to figure it out soon. Why am I over explaining this? I have no idea. We're gonna add all the rest of our money, which was just some 5s and a couple of 1s, to vacation. So vacation now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 11, 12. $112 towards vacation. I will say one of my major desires this next year, especially as we transition to a new place, a new region, I do plan on the boys and I homeschooling for at least 1 more year. They want to homeschool, so I feel like while we're like before we've hit the teenage years and maybe they won't want to, I do plan on vacationing a lot. Some of that will be work money because I plan on sharing a lot of like how to save on tent camping trips, how to save at Great Wolf Lodge. That was such a hit of a video. How to save at Disney. Like, I do plan on us doing a lot of trips this next year. Not next year, 2025. Next year as in like, you know, starting in March once we get settled. So maybe April 2024 and on. I plan on sharing a lot of vacation, a lot of trips, a lot of meal planning, a lot of just our life and like the budget of it all, but also sharing our life and sharing some more day in the life content, some more trip content. So I'm saying all that to say, just because this category, whoa, jumped right out of my hand. This category is something that's going to continue to get beefed up, but some money will be taking out of business money because I am a YouTuber, so I'm gonna need some personal money, some business money, right? So plan on seeing me talk more about that as we get settled, but especially because we are sharing the duplex with my parents and they're gonna be doing a lot of construction this first 6 to 8 months, I'm assuming. So the house is just gonna be more loud than I prefer. It's going to be a little bit more chaotic than I prefer. So I feel like it's the perfect opportunity to have a home base, check out the whole new region, the whole new area we're moving to, as well as just enjoying some vacation, enjoying sharing with you guys how to take budget trips, because it's something that I very much enjoy doing and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. So there's a lot of changes happening in my life. There's a lot of changes happening on the channel, all good things and all still kind of on topic, I think. But I think that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video again, and if you have not done this, please go ahead and like the video. It really does help. And go ahead and comment, because I do enjoy chatting with you guys and hearing from you guys. As always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.